Alright, this is a video, really short video, on the song A Whiter Shade of Pale. I'm not playing it today because honestly I don't know the song, but I was lucky enough to find some music for it, and it's note for note should be correct. Alright, when you see, I do have a pointer today, when you see that, that means like on the word floor, it goes floor, or you have two notes, bum, bum. That's the only one on this page. When you see here, it's a half note. Here's a half note. Here is a half note. I put one half and one half, and it's all the way. It's the half notes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 holes are covered, and the bottom you cover the half hole. So when I indicate a half hole on this song, it's going to be all the notes covered except for the bottom first note of the flute, and it's going to be a half hole. Alright, Whiter Shade of Pale. I'm not going to stay on it long. These are your first 3 lines, and if you know the song, you will not have a problem with it. So here we go. It goes, we skipped the light fandango, turned cartwheels across the floor, I was feeling kind of seasick, and then it goes to the next 2 lines. Now, if you know the song, then you shouldn't have a problem. Now the whiter shade of pale is I think is in the key of C. So I believe if you have a G flute, you can play along with a backing track in the key of C, I do believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's right. But you can use any. You can use the A flute, you can use the G flute, E flute, if you just want to play the song. B, D, whatever flute you've got handy that you like, you can just play the tabs here. So alright, that's lines 1, 2, and 3. Let me roll it down. And I'm being lazy today because I don't know the song. Okay, and here is line 4. The crowd called out for more, and then that was 4. Then line 5 is the room was humming harder. And you have a half note here, you have a half note there. Now that's the first page. Oops. Now I'm going to go through this quickly because all you have to do is hit pause, and then you can stop it and go over it to you know it by heart. Alright, if you notice on line 6, the very one at the top of the page, line 6, I have that, which that indicates when as the ceiling flew away, and it goes bum, bum, as the ceiling flew away. Alright, then you go to, you got half hole, half hole, half hole, half hole, half hole. Line 7, and she called out for another drink, or somebody called out for another drink, and you have 3 notes where you go drink. It's not going to be just drink, it's going to be drink, bum, bum, drink, something like that. My singing's terrible. Line 8, half hole. I think that just pretty much explains itself. Now you're going to have to hit pause because I'm going through it quickly, and you're going to have to either, you just have to learn it. Oops, and I ran out of, whatchamacallit. Alright, line 9. Okay, line 9. Line 9 is, and so it was. Line 10 is as the miller, I believe. And here again you have this where I tried to tie it together where lay, bum, 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 it's got later, and no half holes. On line 10, you're going to have a half hole and a half hole. And now for the final page, I know I'm going fast, but just hit pause and go over it, just learn it phrase by phrase, and you shouldn't have a problem with it. Oh, and I thought I had this set up right. Okay, 3 more lines, 11, 12, and 13. Page 3. Alright, on line 11 you have a half hole, half hole, half hole, half hole. She turned at first just ghostly. Line 12 is a half hole and a half hole, and then you see that because it's white and it's because you're going down the notes, so you have half hole and half hole. And your final line, 13, shade, half hole of pale. And you see I've got pale with a dot and a line and a line, and I didn't put that. I should have. It's not great, but anyway, that's line 13. Half hole on the bottom, all notes covered, all holes covered, except for the bottom, which is a half hole. Now here again, if you know the song, I think you can play it. I don't know the song, so I just had to write it by the music, and I believe it's correct. So, this is for my friend Dana. He likes this song, so there you go, Dana. Good luck with it, and we'll see you next time.